LaDuke's Creations. I'm Charity. Today we're going to be making self-binding placemats. So the sizes of these are uh, the smaller pieces are 10.5 by 16.5 inches, and your back pieces are going to be 14.5 by 20.5. So it takes about to make 4 of these. It takes about a yard of each fabric to make 4 of these. Um, so after you get them all cut out, so what you're going to do on just your smaller pieces is you're going to, in the corners, you're going to be marking a 1/4 inch square in all 4 corners. Okay, so once you get that done, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be folding this in half on all 4 sides. And you're going to be marking this, and this is going to help line everything up for getting it on here. So I've already done that to all my pieces, and let's see, this one right here, you can tell better where I had marked everything. Got my center points all made, and I have all my corners marked with the 1/4 inch corners. Okay, so get started here. And you're also going to want to do that on your back pieces too, on your centers. I haven't done that yet, so we'll go ahead and do that together. You can just finger press it to make that crease, and then mark it. Alright, so once you get that done, what you're going to do is you're going to line up your center marks. We're going to be clipping. Alright, so this part on where our corner meets right here, it's going to be a 1/4 inch. So we're going to start at where this part squares off, just like this. We're going to be starting right here. Make sure you backstitch. We're going to sew all the way along to this next corner where it starts to box off, and we're going to backstitch here. Okay, so let's get that started and done, and then we'll move on to the next part. Okay, so once you get that part sewn, you're gonna flip this around, okay? And you're gonna match in your centers up again. And then we're gonna be leaving about a 5-inch gap. So that way we'll be able to turn this once we're done. So here, right here. And then I'm gonna use some pins to put in there just to kind of remind me that not to sew. Okay. So same thing with this side. You'll start here in your corner where you marked your quarter square, and you're gonna go to your mark right here, back stitch at the beginning and end, cut your threads, come over here, back stitch, sew along, and then back stitch again. And then we'll come back and we'll do up the sides as well. Okay, so now that we have our sides uh, sewed together, we have our opening right here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to be doing the same thing, matching up your center marks, clipping or pinning. Okay, so let's start looking like everything, all this will line up once you get it sewed together, but you'll have your peaks um, out like that on both sides. And we're also, since I'm doing that side, we're also going to go ahead and do the same thing on this side. And so we'll clip. So we're gonna be sewing from corner to corner on both ends, right where our marks are. Okay, so get that done, and then we'll be back to um, for the next step. Okay, so now that we have our corners, our sides done, we're going to be working on our corners. So what we're going to do is, mm, let's start with this one right here. Okay, so I'm going to take a ruler. Yeah, I'm going to use my small one right here. So what we're going to be doing is uh, we're going to be lining up any of these lines right here with this on this fold that we have going right here. And it doesn't have to be a certain one or anything. So we're going to be lining it up at the end of our stick mark that we just made. And we're going to be going straight down. We're going to be marking it just so that way we know where the mark is. On this one, you kind of want to do it one at a time so that way it's not getting all marked out. So we're just going to be sewing straight down on this line. We're going to be doing this on all four corners. So I'm going to go ahead and get all four of these corners done, and then I will bring you back and I will show you the next step. Alright, so now that we have our corners um, sewed, we're going to be taking our scissors. We're just going to be cutting a 1/4 inch away. Alright, so now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be flipping this out. If you have any strings popping out, then you just trim them away. You're going to want your ironing board and your iron. We're just going to be ironing this all the way around. Okay, so where our opening is, we're going to want to fold that down 1/4 inch. Okay, so our next thing that we're going to be doing, so we're going to be top stitching this all the way around at 1/8 of an inch, just on this part right here, all the way around 1/4 of an inch, and that's going to also close up our opening right here. So let me get that done, and I will be right back. Alright, so after you top stitch, it's done. You can go ahead and iron this out if you would like, but this is pretty awesome. It's quick and easy, doesn't take a whole lot of time to do. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my other 3 done up, and then I will be back and um, I'll show you what all 4 of them will look like. Alright, I have all 4 of them done, and they're absolutely stinking cute. Super easy. I mean, it takes maybe 10-15 minutes to make one. So in about an hour, you can have all 4 of these sewed together and pressed and ready to go. So I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe to our channel so that way we continue to notify you when we make new videos. And much support would be appreciated. God bless.